Judging by this piece of pipe, it's been a long day, right? Well, wrong. Free piece of pipe. That's a scrap. What is this? Holy cow. A new 3-point piece of equipment? Yeah. Those of you that don't know what it is, it's a drop-down bucket. Or scoop. It's actually got the tag on it. It says Stockland Hydro Scoop Model A1. Yep. Kind of interesting. Oh, look at that. Issued June 6, 1944. But this was the better one. The other one had reversible though. So you could flip it completely all the way around. Oop. You could flip the whole thing this way and hook it up. These hoses came off of this. Whoa, what's that? Well, that's something else we just got. We got a sprayer tank. And I was just looking at it, I didn't notice. But it says 200 gallons. With the carriage. And he also gave me, inside this scoop here, I got it, a PTO driven water pump. And the regulator there. There's a regulator. These hoses are junk, but this thing's pretty light. It's not too bad. I'm about letting it go back, but I think I'm gonna pull the tank out, and I don't know. I think I might just sand it down, spray paint it real quick, and try to sell it. But we're gonna give it a little look-see. 200 gallons. We're gonna check the tank out, see if it's any good. Wanted to see if that would sit down like that so I can look at it. I haven't been underneath here yet, but looks like we might be able to get some of that to work. I can't seem to find any markings on it other than it's all painted green. If anybody happens to know what it is, that'd be cool. Yeah, hay rake sitting here still. It's hotter than a mother out. I don't know, 80 and humid. Cow is hiding somewhere. But we also scored all this. Got 3 of the same size flue. I think they're 8 by 12s. 12 by 10s or something. I don't know. I got it stamped right in the flues. They're older flues. Then there's a couple of them. Them might be 8 by 12s and them are 12 by 12s. So 3 of the same and then 2 of the same. And then you got these crazy bat wings. I think what I'm going to do for them is cut them off about here and mount them right on that for the sprayer wings. He had them for me. And he also had one of the original spraying arms so that I have something to go off of and can understand what's happening. And then he also had this PTO shaft that's just half of one. But this one here is a little more interesting. It's got a down shaft and it has a coupler with the larger shaft. So I'm not sure if this coupler comes off and this is a shaft and that's a shaft, or if this is just a link. I'm not quite sure, so I'm gonna dig into these. But yeah, just a little score today. I paid $100 for the tank with the wagon that it came on, and the scoop and the flues and all of that, and the pump, all for $100. And I figure, you know what, this 200-gallon stock tank here is worth $100 to me, because That means I can move water easy. This is easy water moving. That there, I can scoop up dirt and roll and dump it easy. I mean, it's all easy stuff. So, worth the money. Oh, I forgot about this one. This here is square plate, not diamond, square spots. And he was telling me that this is actually the standing deck off of a different sprayer, off of a John Deere sprayer. So I'm gonna cut that up and make steps out of it. The tractor probably, or something else. I mean, this is good. That's big. You see how big that is on the tire? I can do whatever I want with that, and that's gonna last. It ain't no thin stuff. See my finger to it. I don't know. Probably maybe 3/8. Maybe a little less, a little more, give or take. Now he did have a couple other things. He had some pretty serious equipment that I'd be interested in if I had a bigger tractor. But the whole reason I stopped there was because he had a Massey Ferguson 165 with a front loader, Freeman front loader. Wanted $5 grand for it, which is a good deal, but the not on this farm. We're going for cheap. I'm a cheap dude, so we can keep the old farm rolling. Sure would be nice. But I guess I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna move this up. I think I'm gonna pull the tank, clean up the body of the frame, check the tank out, make sure it's got no leaks, and roll on. So like and sub, and we'll keep you updated. I'll do a video on pulling this tank off for you guys. Thanks.